The Australian Open has shaken the WTA rankings to their core. Career highs, brutal drops, shock exits, and breakout runs. Melbourne didn't just crown champions, it rearranged the entire hierarchy of women's tennis, from rising stars forcing their way into the top 20, to established names fighting to hold their ground, and a fierce battle unfolding at the very top. Every single ranking move tells a story. Sitting at number 30 is Anna Kalinskaya of Russia, with 1,543 points. She climbs 3 places, despite a third-round exit at the Australian Open 2026, bowing out in the round of 32. At number 29 comes Emma Raducanu of Great Britain with 1,547 points. No movement for Emma this week. Her Australian Open campaign ended early, with a second-round loss in the round of 64. Another reminder that consistency remains the challenge. Just ahead, at number 28, is Maya Joint of Australia, with 1,549 points. She rises 3 spots to a new career high even after a first-round exit at the Australian Open. At number 27 is Sofia Kenin of the United States with 1,567 points. Up 3 places, despite crashing out in the opening round at AO 2026. A former Grand Slam champion still searching for rhythm. Checking in at number 26 is Qinwen Zheng of China with 1,658 points. She slips 1 spot, with injuries keeping her off the Australian Open run. That uncertainty reflects in the rankings drop. At number 25 is Leylah Fernandez of Canada with 1,701 points, down 2 places after a shock first-round exit at the Australian Open. Climbing sharply to number 24 is Jelena Ostapenko of Latvia with 1,801 points. She maintains position despite falling in the second round. That volatility is classic Ostapenko. Explosive highs, sudden stops. At number 23 is Marta Kostyuk of Ukraine with 1,863 points. She drops 3 spots, following a disappointing first-round loss in Melbourne. At number 22 comes Elise Mertens of Belgium with 1,936 points, down 1 place, even after reaching the 4th round at the Australian Open. A solid but unspectacular result. Breaking into the top 21 is Diana Schneider of Russia with 1,953 points. Up 1 spot after a third-round showing in Melbourne, continuing her steady upward trajectory. Now into the top 20. And at number 20 is Iva Jovic of the United States with 2,031 points. A massive 7-place surge and new career-high territory. Her quarter-final run at the Australian Open marks a true breakout moment. At number 19 is Karolina Muchova of the Czech Republic with 2,058 points. She slips slightly after a 4th-round exit, still dangerous when healthy. At number 18 comes Ludmila Samsonova of Russia with 2,062 points. A shock first-round loss at AO 2026 helps her maintain position. At number 17 is Emma Navarro of the United States with 2,095 points. She is down 2 places, following a surprise opening round exit in Melbourne. At number 16 is Clara Tauson of Denmark with 2,345 points. She falls 2 spots after a third-round appearance at the Australian Open. Checking in at number 15 is Madison Keys of the United States with 2,351 points, a significant 6th-place drop despite reaching the 4th round. This is the cost of heavy points to defend. At number 14 is Naomi Osaka of Japan with 2,366 points, up 3 places after reaching the 3rd round. The climb continues as she rebuilds her ranking. At number 13 is Victoria Mboko of Canada with 2,606 points, up 3 spots and a new career high. Her fourth-round run at AO 2026 confirms she belongs at this level. At number 12 comes Linda Noskova of the Czech Republic with 2,761 points, up 1 place and another career high, despite exiting in the third round. Holding steady at number 11 is Ekaterina Alexandrova of Russia with 2,983 points. No movement this week after a shock first-round exit in Melbourne. Cracking the top 10 at number 10 is Elena Svitolina of Ukraine with 3,205 points, up 2 places following an impressive semi-final run at the Australian Open. Number 9 is Belinda Bencic of Switzerland with 3,342 points, up 1 spot despite a second-round loss, proof of how strong her recent form has been. Sliding to number 8 is Jasmine Paolini of Italy with 4,267 points. Compact, relentless, and tactically sharp despite a shock third-round exit at AO 2026. At number 7 is Mira Andreeva of Russia with 4,731 points, still only 18, already a title winner in Adelaide, and now a genuine contender on the biggest stages despite fourth-round exit at AO. At number 6 comes Jessica Pegula of the United States with 6,103 points. She gains massive points after reaching the semi-finals in Melbourne. Her consistency is paying dividends. At number 5 is Coco Gauff of the United States with 6,423 points. She is down 2 places, following a controversial quarterfinal exit, but still firmly among the elite. At number 4 is Amanda Anisimova of the United States with 6,680 points. Her fearless shot-making continues to push her deeper into the elite after reaching the quarterfinals. Her resurgence continues. At number 3 is Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan with 7,610 points, up 2 places, a new career high, and her second Grand Slam title. Armed with one of the deadliest serves in women's tennis, she could climb even higher. At number 2 is Iga Świątek of Poland with 7,978 points. The relentless baseline machine and perennial Grand Slam favorite slips slightly after a quarterfinal exit, rare territory for the former world number 1. And holding firm at number 1 is Aryna Sabalenka of Belarus with 10,990 points. The reigning queen stays on top. A finals run in Melbourne keeps her dominance intact. She still remains the toughest woman to beat. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, stay locked in, and follow every twist in 2026 WTA title race.